Festival 2010. I've got Dean and Kane from Hungry Kids of Hungary. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Tired.
Yeah, you just played your set. How did it go?
It was good. It was cool. There was a nice crowd, and everyone was happy and having fun. So.
I saw you jumping around, lots of energy.
Yeah, it takes it out of you. I'm all dusty. I'm just looking. I've got dust all over me. It's terrible.
Look, you look fine. Don't worry about it. Now, first, I've got to say, great name. Whose idea was it?
It was a friend of ours. He's got a lot of names for bands. We just took the top name, and we didn't have a band name for our first show, so we grabbed that one.
What did you do? Like have a whole bunch of band names in a hat and just pull one out?
I didn't even come to that. The other suggestions were just so terrible that we couldn't even. So like, if you think band names worse than Hungry Kids of Hungry. It's a pretty
cool.
bad.
It's catchy. I mean, people.
Yeah, people remember it.
Absolutely. Well, the minute that I heard it, I was like, "Oh, kids are hungry." That's cool. We get to know these guys.
It divides people.
Everybody loves the fun. Well, maybe not everyone.
Have you actually ever been to Hungary?
No, never.
You should go and see how
Budapest is beautiful.
You should go and just see how your music is received over there. I know you played some showcases overseas already, haven't you? Like in the States.
We did a trip overseas we did LA and New York and went over and did London and the Great Escape Festival in Brighton over in the UK.
Yeah.
So.
How did you find your music was received over there?
Amazingly. Everyone was really, really cool. Good crowds, good response, good fun. Yeah.
And also because I read that you've had songs featured on shows like Grey's Anatomy and Cougar Town. Was it from those showcases in the States that they picked you guys?
I think Grey's Anatomy. Actually, no. Grey's Anatomy aired the episode with the song in it aired while we were overseas. So that one must have already been in the works.
I dipped out of Grey's Anatomy after season 1, so I don't know what's happening in that show these days.
I've never watched a full episode, but I think people die and.
There's people called McDreamy.
For good reason. McDreamy and McSteamy, that's one thing I do know.
So you watch the ads then?
There's lots of laughter and tears.
I watch the men, put it that way. So tell me how you guys formed.
We formed in 2007.
Yeah.
In 2006 I was living in London. Ryan, the drummer, we sent some demos to each other. Ryan introduced me to Dean. So
Via
Dean and I.
the interweb.
So we're an internet band in some strange way.
The first time that Kane and I met was at our first rehearsal, so it was sort of
We didn't know each other at all
from a bar side. But it worked out really well.
What was that first meeting like? Did you click immediately?
Yeah, like we're pretty
kind of
relaxed.
in our shoes a bit.
A little bit nervous.
Should I play this note?
We're kind of relaxed.
A bit of note.
We're kind of relaxed, kind of easygoing people though, so it was pretty easy.
How did the London music scene kind of influence your sound now?
We love 60s pop.
Mm-hmm. A lot of 60s sort of British invasion music. Yeah. I mean, you had the experience of living there, so.
Yeah, I wrote heaps of songs when I lived in London. I mean, obviously not that many songs we're playing, but some I guess a couple we are. But it was a great experience, very inspiring living overseas, and even the trip that we took
the trip this year,
a few months ago was really inspiring. I think Dean came out of.
I came out of it with like 3 songs out of the overseas trip. I got back and there was 3 songs sort of newly formed. So
that's really cool. When you were living in London, were you working as a musician or just doing odd jobs?
I was working in corporate health of all things, and but it's the most bludgiest job ever. So I had heaps of time
to write, to your
use my
passion.
little 4-track and
It's funny because I got all the demos that Kane was sending from London, and he was in a little flat and with like neighbours who wouldn't have appreciated too much noise, so he was essentially whispering instead of singing.
Which is demos, yeah.
But you can still tell that the songs are good. I mean, it's why I joined the band.
So apart from Coaster, what other festivals have you been playing and have you got coming up?
The first festival we ever played was Big Day Out, which was really sort of surreal.
That was awesome.
It was kind of scary, actually.
Was that this year?
That was start of 2009. So
okay.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy because we'd only sort of been around as a band for a little while, and we sort of won the opportunity to play there, and it was full on. But since then we've done our fair share. We did Falls Festival and Sunset Sounds in Southbound last year.
Yeah.
And we're about to do Pyramid Rock this New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah. Now, you actually won the Triple J Unearthed competition, right? So, and that's how you got to play the big day out. So, how else did it affect, or what other opportunities did it afford you, and how did it change your life?
Playing interstate, we were able to go play in Sydney or Melbourne, and have some people there to play to.
Yeah, being a national radio station, the exposure that Triple J gives you is sort of priceless.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it opens up a lot of doors to go and play places. So.
And then in terms of doing some of your own publicity, do you guys use social networking tools like Facebook and Twitter and stuff to try and
we tweet.
encourage your fans?
We tweet.
You're tweet parts.
I've been tweeting a few things today. Just taking I took a photo of Blue Juice in their beautiful
Chicken
sort of
outfits,
lycra get-ups. We make use of it, and I think it's a good way to sort of keep in touch with the people who are already following your music.
Yeah, it just seems to be the norm these days that so many people, they have a Facebook, they have a Twitter, and that's how they not only sort of keep in touch with their current fans, but then those fans go, hey, check out this band, and it just kind of snowballs from there.
Yeah, it's a good way to put the word out about what you're up to. Yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes you wonder how, like, back in the day before all these things were available, like, how did artists, with no PR budgets, how do they get their names out there?
It was like Nirvana.
Word of mouth.
Word of
What's
mouth,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, what are your plans for the next 6 to 12 months?
Our debut album, our first full length, comes out, and we kick off our national tour in support of that.
Yeah.
And it's huge. We're doing like 18 shows around the country, and we're going just about everywhere. So.
What's your album called?
The album's called Escapades.
I will be getting it, definitely. 'Cause I saw you guys up on stage having a ball. Loved what I heard, so I will definitely be getting that album. You guys best be doing the same thing as well. Well, thanks so much for chatting to BPM, and congratulations on everything you've achieved so far. And I'm sure the next year is going to see even bigger and better things for you guys. So congrats, and hopefully we'll get to chat again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.